It's 1947, and the automotive industry is about to witness a revolution that will change the game forever, blending the best of both worlds, the comfort of a sedan and the practicality of a truck. This is the story of an innovation that was way ahead of its time, a true pioneer in the realm of automotive engineering. This is the story of Hudson Big Boy.
The Hudson Motor Car Company, founded in 1909 in Detroit, Michigan, quickly became a major player in the automotive industry. Established by Joseph Luthien Hudson and other prominent Detroit businessmen, the company had a remarkably successful start, selling 4,000 units of their first model in the inaugural year, a record for first-year sales at the time. From the beginning, Hudson set itself apart with groundbreaking innovations. In 1913, they introduced the Super 6 engine, which provided more power than the typical four-cylinder engines of the era. This engine helped establish Hudson's reputation for reliability and performance, enabling the company to become the world's largest manufacturer of six-cylinder cars. The Super 6 engine also powered Hudson vehicles to impressive feats, such as the fastest two-way cross-country trip and the quickest climb up Pikes Peak in 1916. The 1920s brought even more success for Hudson. In 1919, they launched the Essex line, which catered to budget-conscious consumers. This strategic move propelled Hudson to become America's third-largest automaker by volume in 1925. The company was also a pioneer in manufacturing techniques, being one of the first to use unitized construction methods that improved the structural integrity and safety of their vehicles. Hudson's dedication to innovation persisted throughout the years. In the mid-1930s, they developed the DriveMaster automatic shifting and the electric hand semi-automatic transmission, both of which were ahead of their time in terms of automotive technology. These advancements further solidified Hudson's position as a forward-thinking and inventive automaker. The 1947 Hudson Big Boy pickup was a remarkable vehicle that exemplified Hudson's innovative spirit and their focus on blending passenger car comforts with the practicality of a truck. Released after World War II, this model showcased Hudson's expertise in design and engineering. The main idea behind the Big Boy was to provide the market with a vehicle that combined the strong functionality of a pickup with the visual appeal and comfort features of a sedan. To achieve this, Hudson incorporated design elements and luxurious amenities from their successful passenger cars, especially the Hudson Commodore, into the Big Boy. What set the 1947 model and other Hudson pickups of this period apart was their car-like handling and comfort, which was unusual for trucks at the time. The pickups boasted stylish design features such as a sleek, low profile and a refined interior that included amenities like a Zenith radio, an advanced heating system, and a well-designed dashboard features that were typically only found in luxury cars. In addition to its style and comfort, the Big Boy was constructed on a robust 3/4-ton chassis, enabling it to carry heavier loads and making it both practical and fashionable. It also featured Hudson's auto-poise front-wheel suspension, which offered superior handling and a smoother ride compared to the solid-axle designs common in other trucks of the era. Now, the Big Boy pickup demonstrated amazing engineering achievements too, especially in its engine and chassis design, which made it stand out in the post-war era of automotive innovation. When it came to the engine and performance, the 1947 Hudson Big Boy was powered by a 212 cubic-inch flathead straight-six engine, known for its strength and dependability. This engine generated around 102 horsepower, which was impressive for the time, particularly in a pickup truck. The engine's design was simple but efficient, common among American trucks of the period, and it delivered ample power for both everyday driving and more demanding tasks. The chassis and suspension of the Hudson Big Boy were among its most notable features. In contrast to many trucks of the time that had more basic construction, the Big Boy utilized a chassis that was more similar to a car, resulting in a smoother ride and improved handling. It incorporated the auto-poise front-wheel suspension, akin to what was used in Hudson's passenger cars, offering better stability and comfort compared to the standard rigid axles found in other trucks of the era. Furthermore, the Hudson pickups employed heavy-duty suspension components, which were essential for the utility tasks expected of a pickup. This included features such as a sturdy leaf spring setup and strong frame rails that supported the vehicle when carrying heavy loads. This combination not only enhanced the truck's load-carrying ability, but also ensured that it drove more like a car than a typical utility truck, which was a significant selling point at the time. When compared to its competitors from Ford and GM, which generally featured a more utilitarian design and basic truck-based suspension systems, the Hudson Big Boy provided car-like comfort along with the functionality of a pickup. This approach was somewhat ahead of its time, foreshadowing the more comfortable and versatile pickups that would become popular several decades later. The Hudson Big Boy pickup was primarily manufactured at the Hudson Motor Car Company's facilities in Detroit, Michigan. By producing the vehicle in the heart of the Motor City, Hudson was able to take advantage of the well-established automotive infrastructure and experienced workforce during a thriving period for American automakers. The Big Boy model was part of a limited production run, with only 2,917 units manufactured in 1947, making these trucks quite scarce today. Hudson's production process focused on quality and innovation, often incorporating features and design elements from their passenger car lines, which helped set these trucks apart in the market. As for distribution, Hudson likely followed strategies typical of the time, relying on their established network of dealerships across the United States. These dealerships played a vital role in both sales and service, providing the necessary reach and support in an era before digital communication. Considering the more specialized and luxurious nature of the Big Boy compared to standard pickups of the time, Hudson may have targeted more affluent customers and businesses that required versatile vehicles. Despite the Big Boy's innovative features, it received a lukewarm reception in terms of sales. This was largely due to its upscale positioning, which didn't align well with the broader market that typically preferred more utilitarian vehicles. Production numbers were relatively low, with less than 3,000 units produced annually, reflecting its niche appeal compared to mainstream trucks of the era. This limited production also contributes to the rarity and collectability of these trucks today. When compared to its competitors, such as the more mainstream Chevrolet and Ford trucks, the Hudson Big Boy was positioned as a more luxurious and comfortable alternative. While this did appeal to some buyers who sought a vehicle that combined the utility of a truck with the comforts of a sedan, it didn't result in large sales volumes. Chevrolet and Ford trucks, which prioritized basic utility and lower costs, continued to dominate the market in terms of sales during that period. The market's response to the Big Boy highlighted the challenges Hudson faced in trying to cater to a segment that was not yet fully developed: the personal luxury truck market, which would not become prominent until many years later. The Hudson Big Boy's legacy in the automotive world is more about its role in promoting the idea of combining passenger car comfort with the utility of a truck, which was a precursor to the modern luxury pickup. While it didn't have a significant impact on the immediate designs of trucks that followed in the late 1940s and 1950s, its approach anticipated a future where trucks would not only be utilitarian but could also provide comfort and style. The truck's impact on Hudson's brand was mixed. Although it demonstrated Hudson's innovative capabilities, the Big Boy's higher price and luxurious positioning did not widely appeal to consumers at the time, who preferred more practical and affordable vehicles in the post-World War II era. This mismatch contributed to Hudson's decision to stop producing trucks after 1947 and instead focus on their step-down unibody design in passenger cars, which became a major focus for the company until its merger with American Motors Corporation in 1954. In the end, the Hudson Big Boy is remembered more for its rarity and the quality of its design than for its commercial success or direct influence on truck design immediately following its production. It remains an intriguing example of an automaker's attempt to create a more refined and comfortable truck at a time when the market was not yet ready for such a concept.